Chief Meteorologist George Lessons is here now with a first look at our forecast, George.
Along with our sunshine and warm weather comes the risk of fire danger. Still very high here this afternoon into the evening hours. And that's why we have a red flag warning that remains in effect. It was issued earlier today. Went into effect at noon. It lasts through 8 o'clock this evening. Winds will start to come down. But between now and about 8 o'clock, just don't do any burnings. On the bottom there, that red flag warning means that rapid wildfire conditions are occurring or expected. So just don't do any outdoor burning for the next 2 or 3 days. And if you do use your grill, use it responsibly. Make sure you have some water nearby. It's a very warm day, our warmest day of the year so far, up to our predicted high of 77 here in Grand Rapids, 81 in Kalamazoo and in Battle Creek, other side of the lake, into the low and mid 80s. We're about 5 to 10 degrees warmer than we were yesterday at this time. Clear skies overhead, not only this afternoon, but tonight as well. We'll see a few more high clouds during the day tomorrow, but all the way around, a very quiet weather pattern until later in the weekend when we'll start to see some rain. But in the meantime, we're not the only one that are having fire weather warnings all the way back into portions of New Mexico. So it's very volatile here in the Midwest, mainly because of very warm temperatures, well up into the 80s, even approaching 90 out there in Nebraska. We do have a cool down on the way for later on this weekend. We'll talk about that in just a few minutes.
George, your tie kind of matches the beautiful blooms that we're seeing behind you.
It's so nice today. We can see those branches blowing, though, in the wind behind you as well.
Yeah, I try to match the outfit to the weather. You know, if it's
good idea.
Gray and gloomy, I'll wear gray. And if it's sunny and bright blue, got the appropriate weather gear on today. It's always nice to be out on the weather deck without a winter coat or even a jacket. It is windy out here as well, so we still have that increased fire danger throughout the afternoon and evening. 13 weather ball is green, no change to the unseasonably warm weather foreseen. And this view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. Still a bit breezy yet this evening. Winds will lighten up out of the south down to around 10 miles an hour overnight, only dropping into the upper 50s as skies will remain clear. Tons of sun here tomorrow. We'll call it mostly sunny, and temperatures reaching almost as warm as they did today, if not even a little bit warmer. Yeah, it's windy out here. Winds gusting to 30 plus miles per hour, almost 40 plus out at the airport here in Grand Rapids. And as the air is drying out, our relative humidity levels are down around 25 to 35%, really close to that red flag warning criteria level, which is at 25%. So we still have that elevated risk for fire this evening. High pressure is controlling our weather pattern, keeping us clear and dry. Just a few more clouds here during the day tomorrow for the most part. The winds will also be a lot lighter. We may have another red flag warning tomorrow, but the winds will not be as strong as they were today. Nonetheless, still very dry conditions. Here comes some high clouds. That will be during the day on Thursday into Friday. So we will see a little bit less sunshine, but just as warm and a little bit more humid weather starting to creep on in. That will be on Saturday when there'll be a few scattered showers developing. It looks like they might hold off in some areas until just after dark, but a lot of rain overnight Saturday night through Sunday into Monday. Rainfall, we could use a little bit. All of this will come later on Saturday through Monday. And as the cold air wraps around, we've been talking about this all week, there is going to be some snow, especially coming in off of Lake Superior. Not real sure that's going to be the snowfall over the western UP, but certainly a chance of some snowflakes here Sunday night and Monday. High temperatures tomorrow, 78 here in Grand Rapids, a few degrees warmer than today. As we get into Friday, 79, flirting with that 80-degree mark here, and then 76 Saturday, but we'll be in this air starting on Sunday. Long-range outlook, we're looking at near average temperatures across the area from the 18th through the 22nd, and near average amounts of precipitation during that 5-day period. For tonight, though, clear skies, diminishing winds, overnight lows upper 40s to around 50. Clear skies up north as well, as winds will be diminishing from the south and southwest. Overnight lows around 50 to 54. Grand Rapids southward, our lows will stop in the low and mid 50s under clear skies. 13 on your side forecast. Dry, warm through Saturday. Afternoon showers developing Saturday, especially Saturday night through Sunday night when it changes and mixes with some snow on Monday. Only in the 40s Monday and Tuesday, 50s next Wednesday, following Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Back up to 60 plus most of those 3 days. Very windy afternoon here in West Michigan, and combined with that low humidity and warm temperatures, we still have that high risk for wildfires through this evening. So just keep those smoking materials inside your car and keep those campfires under control. 13 weather ball is green. No change to the warm, dry weather pattern foreseen. And this view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. Great night to walk the dog. This is Annie Jo. Jenny, you can take Annie Jo out with confidence this evening. Should be great evening walk. Going to give you a green paw, not only for tonight, but tomorrow morning as well, as temperatures will fall out of the 70s this evening and be around the upper 50s in the morning. Our green energy report, solar energy, 8.9 out of a 10-point scale here tomorrow. Another sunny day to generate all that wonderful electricity, and the winds as well will be strong, not as strong as today. Still, we have an elevated fire danger here during the day tomorrow. Southerly winds finally kicked in yesterday. That brought our temperature up into the low 70s, and we're currently in the mid 70s across much of West Michigan. Now the winds are going to lighten up later on tonight. We're going to stay clear and mostly sunny throughout the day tomorrow. A few more high clouds coming in. We'll call it a partly sunny to mostly cloudy day on Friday. No precipitation expected until later in the day on Saturday. Might be a couple of showers popping up in the afternoon. Models are kind of slowing down some of that rain, but certainly raining pretty good most of Saturday night through Sunday. And then, as we've been talking all week, as the colder air comes on in, there's going to be some rain changing to some snow showers on Monday. Could be a very nice day coming up here on Monday. Rainfall will need it after next 3 days worth of dry weather, perhaps 3/4 of an inch to around an inch of rain. And yes, there is some snow on the back edge of that. Let's not talk about this. If that happens, winter will be hanging on over the western UP. Temperature-wise, 78 here tomorrow. Again, getting up close to 80 in a few locations. 79 on Friday. And with a few more clouds on Saturday before the showers arrive, we'll be in the mid-70s. Looking farther ahead for the 20th through the 26th, equal chance for warmer or cooler temperatures and the same for precipitation during that 7-day period. Forecast then for tonight, diminishing winds, temperatures falling into the upper 40s to around 50 as skies remain clear. Diminishing winds up north as well, low 50s, 50 in Fremont, 54 in Greenville. Grand Rapids southward will be in the mid-50s with those diminishing winds. 13 on your side forecast. 70s and then dropping from 50s into the 40s on Sunday, and then that rain, snow Sunday night through Monday. We'll stay in the 40s Monday and Tuesday, finally back into the mid-50s next Wednesday. Following Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, there's a chance of some showers, looks like about Friday, but temperatures back to where they should be for this time of year. I'm really enjoying this weather, Juliet.
Oh, I am too, so I'm just going to keep enjoying it until we don't have it anymore. Thank you, George.
Warmest day of the year here in Grand Rapids. Not a record high, but nonetheless well above our average high, and that is going to continue. 13 weather ball is green. No change to these very warm and dry 70s foreseen. And this view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. Mid and upper 70s despite the wind coming in off of 40-degree lake water along the lakeshore. Upper 70s and even 80 plus in Kalamazoo, Battle Creek over toward Lansing. Our record high in Grand Rapids is 82. Came close. It'll be close next couple of days. We did forecast 77 today, so from nada to a bullseye here today so far. We'll update that, of course, at 11 o'clock if we get above 77 at this hour. Again, no burning allowed here in lower Michigan, and restrictions even up in the upper peninsula as the conditions are very high for a wildfire to get a little bit out of control. Very high fire risk here throughout the day today, and that will continue tomorrow as well. On Thursday into Friday, we'll start to get a little bit of a break on Saturday as some showers start to move on in. Tonight, the winds are going to relax quite a bit. Very mild night. We'll see a few more clouds here tomorrow, enough to call it mostly sunny, not completely sunny. Then some high clouds coming in for Friday. No precipitation and still just as warm coming up on Friday. Saturday, we might see some scattered showers in the afternoon. Models are kind of holding it back just a little bit until Saturday night when a cold front rolls through, and showers Saturday night through most of Sunday. And as we've been talking all week long, as the cold air roars on in and drops our temperatures to the 40s on Monday, there could be some snowflakes falling with the rain. That'll be Sunday night and Monday. We could use a little bit of rain after the dry weather, not a lot, but there could be 3/4 to maybe an inch of rain. All of that coming from late Saturday through Monday. And yes, there is some snow. This will likely be melting, but there could be an inch of snow as that system moves on through, even in mid-April. Tomorrow, though, another nice day. Upper 60s to around 70 at the lake shore, 76 in Holland, 73 in South Haven. With a south wind, it'll be much lighter than today. Mostly sunny up north, mid and upper 70s across the region there. And here in the greater Grand Rapids area, similar to today, upper 70s to around 80 plus. 13 on your side forecast. Rain again late Saturday into Sunday. Temperatures will drop from 56 in the morning to 42 by the end of the day and stay in the 40s with that rain and snow on Monday. Drying out on Tuesday, but still breezy and cold at 46. Back to near average on Wednesday, and then back to 60 plus the following Thursday, Friday, and maybe into Saturday.